Okay, so I'm back again. I've taken the motherboard out of the working phone just to figure out some of these motherboards I got. And looking through them, there seem to be a lot of damaged FPC connectors. Here's one I can show you easily. So, oh, so just take the protective screen off. Hopefully we can get this to focus. Okay, so as you can see, this connector here, this FPC connector, is quite smashed to buggery. That one controls the on and off and the volume. The other, the touch one, the LCD one, cameras, all that type of stuff look good, but power does not look good. Going through them, I seem to have about six that have the touchscreen, six that have the power FPC damaged, two that have touch, and probably two the LCD is a bit dodgy. So 10 PCBs, 6 bad power. Good job. I mean, the FECs are relatively easy to change. I've done those before. Maybe not as small, but whatever. We'll give it a shot. The FPC connectors are relatively cheap, about £1.20, £1.50 each from China. And I'm in no rush to get these working. Plus, I can probably bypass the power if I really had to anyway by, I don't know, some combination of plugging you know, the dock connector in or something. I don't know. I could probably even find out which pins it is and bridge them together if I really had to. I'm not in any major rush because really all I'm doing now is just assessing what I've got and hopefully waiting for the microscope to get here if I over order it, which I haven't ordered it yet, so I can actually see exactly what I'm doing because, again, the components on this are freaking tiny, tiny, tiny. Like, yeah, working working with some of those capacitors, resistors, whatever, under a normal 10 times loop is going to be very difficult. Oh god, everything's blurry. Um, Going through these boards, so this board here, which I showed you before, which is classed as water damage, actually doesn't look to be that, well, apart from the obvious water damage. All that lovely corrosion. The FPC connectors don't actually look that bad. So this one might be a board to start with just cleaning. Well, yeah, just general cleaning, slapping the ultrasonic, see how we get on. So that's one board to definitely play with before we get the microscope because I don't think that will require soldering just yet. Again, don't know till I try it, but we'll see. Where is it? Yeah. So this board, the first board I showed you, is actually a peculiar one because it does look like it's been reworked before, and it's got a whole bunch of weird numbers on it. So don't know what any of that means, but yeah, once we fix the power FPC, we'll see what happens. So yeah, just another quick update because I do want to try and make more than one video per year, which would be nice. But yeah, so far I am reasonably happy with these boards. Don't know anything about them, don't know any history about them, apart from, what's listed on these is dead and stuff. But yeah, I think it's a good place to start. It's cheap enough that if I get them to work or don't get them to work, I don't really care. My main goal is to start practicing with micro soldering. I think these are a good, cheap place to start. iPhone 5S, pretty old phone, not really worth an awful lot. I think even working, they're worth about, 20, 30 quid, which is nothing. So I can keep buying these motherboards, keep practicing with them till I get the hang of it, and then move up and up and up to, you know, something else. Like I said, motherboards are a pound each. I'm not trying to sell any of these. They're just basically fixing them to play with them. Uh, the ones that are locked. So I did plug one of these into the new phone, which actually didn't look too bad, and it started up saying this, the phone is locked. Probably can't do a lot about that. It's gonna be the same as the original one, which came out here, which is has some sort of pin on it. But my plan is to strip it down, take maybe the NAND, the VGA, whatever off, reball it with bear with me, with my really cheap VGA stencil. I think this was about £2, and yeah, it looks it. Reball it, put it back down. If I can get it to boot back up to how it was with a revolved VGA, happy days. Again, I do a lot of this at work. Again, probably not on this scale because these are pretty teeny VGAs, but yeah, I'm not too scared. It VGAs are look a lot scarier than they actually are. So yeah, I will look about ordering some FPC connectors, and I will get back to you. Thank you again.